And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
Oh, what it is, what it do. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. What we doing, how we living. Yeah, we back. Okay, mates, salute. Welcome back to the channel, man. And if you're new, welcome back to the, well, I can't say welcome back, but welcome. You know what I'm talking about? Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and all that good stuff. If you are new, you know what I'm saying, welcome. We are doing the SCP series, so we've been dabbling in getting the ins and outs of the SCPs and all the cryptids and all the stuff that's really on the planet that people really don't think is on the planet, but I really think they're on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say it like that. Allegedly, stuff that I guess whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But welcome. You know what I'm talking about? Just hit the like button, share, subscribe, pull up a seat. If you wonder where we are with them, just go back through the playlist, because I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a laundry list of them. Yeah, so right now we have a falling star. It's a Keter K-class scenario, so you already know what the K-class scenario is, you know what I'm saying? It's something real big. Is we got SCP-1591. So, you know, we're going to go and get to that. So without further ado, I hope you got what you need, because I do, you know what I mean? And y'all already know what it is that we do. Bustin'. Falling star. It better not be.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Star, you know
my name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-1591. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1591 is to be contained at Area 79, within a containment vault 100 meters below the surface level. SCP-1591 is to be placed in the center of this vault, with 30 high-intensity spotlights arranged in a 1-meter circular pattern above, below, and around it. Once every month, the spotlights are to be replaced by D-Class personnel, due to the damage caused by SCP-1591's effect. An equivalent set of spotlights are to be kept in position outside the vault in case of containment procedures failing or being enacted incorrectly. A research and development team headquartered within Area 79 is completely dedicated to developing and engineering the increasingly advanced containment light mechanisms and maintaining the electrical infrastructure necessary to continue SCP-1591's containment. Materials from SCP have been implemented as part of their research, and use of other objects is under consideration. Photosensitive broadcasting units are to be set up above, below, and around the vault to monitor for a containment breach. If any photosensitive broadcasting units cease to function, surface teams are to prepare 75 high-intensity spotlights, with an intensity 600,000 lumens greater than SCP-1591's intensity, to cease the expansion of SCP-1591's effect. In the event that containment is breached, O5 Command is to be alerted to the possibility of an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario. Description: SCP-1591 is a glass sculpture in the shape of a star, surrounded by 14 sheets of stained glass. The central sculpture weighs 1.2 kilograms, with the individual panels weighing 12 kilograms each. All components of SCP-1591 are suspended approximately 6 meters above the ground through an as-yet unknown mechanism. To date, efforts to effect the levitation of either the sculpture or the panels have been unsuccessful. SCP-1591 constantly produces light with gradually increasing brightness and intensity. Any surface illuminated by SCP-1591 will appear to become inconsistently transparent, and if not removed, any affected matter will disappear from observable space. Non-solid matter that makes contact with light produced by SCP-1591 will begin to rapidly decrease in temperature until it takes on a solid form. SCP-1591 is immune to its own effect. Organisms will retain consciousness and mobility while being affected by SCP-1591, although the ability to create speech will be lost. Affected organisms will usually react in a panicked manner, attempting to flee from SCP-1591's light as quickly as possible. If an affected organism ceases being exposed to SCP-1591's light, it will quickly fade and vanish. Further research of this effect has been inhibited by the continued destruction of observational equipment. SCP-1591 being exposed to lights with a greater intensity than its own will cause the rate at which its brightness increases to be reduced by 10,000 lumens to 50,000 lumens every 24 hours. The intensity of the light produced by SCP-1591 does not decrease over distance. SCP-1591 was recovered in 1940 from Italy, where it was in the possession of known Serpent's Hand operatives. During initial containment, SCP-1591's effect was negligible, taking over 82 hours to completely destroy a 3x4x3 meter wooden block. It was contained within Site-77's safe containment wing. Focusing light on SCP-1591 was discovered to prevent its effect from spreading. Initially, the light required for containment of SCP-1591 was relatively low. In February of 1941, Site-77
Hey, what's in Italy?
was partially damaged by Allied bombing raids. These bombs caused SCP-1591's containment to be breached, resulting in most of the remaining portions of Site-77 being destroyed. After control of the facility was re-established, SCP-1591 was discovered to be significantly more hazardous and reclassified as Euclid. A second containment breach resulted in Site-77 being severely damaged and the loss of personnel. Addendum 519, 1941. Several documents relating to SCP-1591 were recovered by Mobile Task Force Sigma-3 bibliographers from a location inhabited by members of the Serpent's Hand. These included photographs, diagrams, and documents. One example has been included in this report. Playing log now.
War with Elric. We had been at peace for almost 568 years, but they had decided to declare war upon us. The Verderers tried to assure us that we would be defended, safe from the king's wrath. Killed. All killed. I saw little boys strung up by their backs, snapping in half as they were wrenched upwards towards the stars. Women were struck down in the streets, lanced and stabbed until they begged to die. Men who fought back were blinded and made lame, then displayed proudly in shop windows. My mother was shaved, boiled, and eaten by a pillaging group of warriors. It was pure decimation, far beyond what had been necessary to bring vengeance to their kingdom. When the heavens saw this, they cast their eyes away, disgusted by the Elrichian carnage. The heavens cast themselves to earth. They could not stand to watch any longer, and soon they were falling every moment. First only on our lands, then on theirs, bringing in even worse carnage than what we had suffered. I could smell the burning from the northern provinces. This star is a gift to you from heaven. In the right hands, it will be a tool to bring down senselessness. But do not forget its origin. If the hatred and carnage once again reach its light, it will cast down purity, wiping it from your lands. The stars are beautiful tonight. The stars have started to come out. I can see them through the cracks in the ceiling. Used to be that on nights like this I'd be in the Eastern Tower, watching them. I had one of those brass telescopes that the Academy uses, with knobs on the right side and the crooked stand. Grandfather had imported it from Changzhou for my 11th birthday. Only the heavens know how he was able to get a trader to land that far off. That telescope was something else. I was able to see the image of all the stars on the horizon. There were big stars, little stars, flashy stars, and the distant objects that Grandfather told me were moons and planets. Many nights would end with me fast asleep in front of it, a celestial book in my lap and a pudgy young face resting against the viewing piece. Grandfather said that these weren't really stars, just the images, the memories of how they looked, long past. It was an honor, he said, to be able to gaze upon such storied history. I remember one night, Grandfather took me out to the courtyard to watch the stars fall. It was beautiful. They danced and twirled through the sky, a seemingly endless supply of brilliance and color. They flashed and pulsed with light, as if they had been waiting for me to put on a show. Although I begged him for months and months, we never went out there again, even if it was only one trip. The image of the stars frolicking swiftly throughout the cosmos has stayed ingrained in my mind. When I became head of the castle, there was no more nonsense like that. I was grown up, and there was to be no funny business on my watch. I made sure my son was given the greatest education in the land, and given tutelage in the widest berth of material. But for the study of the cosmos, we learned with each other. He and I would crowd around that dusty old telescope, keeping close watch on the heavens and their constellations. I miss him now, more than ever. When he was lost to the family, the entire nation seemed to grieve. All my defenders were sent to search. And when he was found broken and still at the border, there were no words that could describe my grief. I was despairing, and in this state I demanded retribution. The defenders took up my banner, and we attacked those we believed to have wronged us. We ravaged them with our hate, destroying every man, woman, and child. We felt justice had been done. But the heavens did not smile as we smote our enemy. They saw us driving them from their lands and slaughtering them in greater number than had ever been seen. It was too much to bear. The heavens had descended upon us, first in small number, then greater. So many stars that I had once seen flittering about the vast frontiers came down to us, breaking everything we held. The flashing of light could be seen for many miles when they fell, and we found ourselves suffering a worse fate than our tormentors. I do not know why I have been spared, perhaps to serve as a living legacy to the folly of my kingdom, or perhaps to bear witness to the end of a dynasty. When the time comes, I will go to the tower one last time and look over the vast emptiness of land I once ruled. The stars look beautiful tonight.
End log. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
What? Okay, so... Hey man, what's in Italy? In the servant's hand. What that is? What that all about? What that all about? I'm gonna have to look that up. You know what I'm saying? See what that's all about. You feel me? Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't really know what to say. To be honest with you, it's almost like it's like really something that you really don't want to tamper with. But at the same time, with purity, I don't know, man. I don't know. In the hands of the wrong person, I think that could get bad. I think it could get bad. That's my honest opinion. I think I'll say that. Because I don't know. You see what I mean, y'all? This shit is weird. Excuse me. This stuff is weird, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. I mean, I can't front. It's weird. Like, we got falling stars. Like, this is an actual, I mean, obviously it's a real falling star. And this dude is just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, mesmerized over this. I mean, listen. And then that's another thing in itself, to be honest with you guys, when it comes down to these stars, alleged, you know what I'm saying, alleged stars or whatnot, because some of this stuff is really planets and galaxies that we're looking at, not necessarily stars. All those flashing lights, I mean, yeah, we know about the Orion's belt and but I mean, if you think about it, if you have Orion's belt, right, let's just take Orion's belt for instance. So you got Orion's belt, and they tell us that it's stars, right? So let's just CT it for a second, right? So we have 3 stars that's supposed to be Orion's belt. Okay, now I happen to know through doing a lot of research and a lot of comparing and dots of all the dots, you know what I mean, and know that such reptilian species like the draconian reptilians are from the Orion constellation, right? So if that's the case, then I don't really think we're looking at 3 stars. I think we're more so looking at 3 planets. You feel me? Like, so, I mean, all the extra stuff that be going on, you know what I mean, looking in the sky, you feel me? It's a lot going on up there nowadays, guys. Just go outside at night, you know what I'm saying, when you got clear nights, if you get a clear night, and just check her out, you feel me? These are galaxies and planets that we're looking at. These are not stars. Some maybe, but nah. You're gonna be highly surprised how many planets you're actually looking at when you're looking outside. You know what I'm saying? You're actually looking at. You feel me? It's galaxies and planets and universes, man. You feel me? It's a lot deeper than what they've been giving us. But you just have to do your due diligence, and that's why I ask that everybody do it. You know what I mean? Call dibs. You feel me? And you know, don't you know what I'm saying? Don't let the world drive you crazy. You know, just remember to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected at all times. At all times. You feel me? And just, you know, kind of think about some stuff a little bit. You know what I mean? I know I'd be thinking, man. Sometimes some of the stuff I see, though, it forces me to think. You know what I mean? I know sometimes, you know what I mean, they be acting like, well, I ain't even gonna get started. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm just saying, it's times like this, I promise you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no choice but to think. It forces me to think, because I be like, I remember this, and I remember this in school, and then I remember this, and then I remember this in school, and then all of a sudden, thing, hold up, man, and it makes me have to say, whoa, hold up, just like this stuff over here. You feel me? So, until next time, Academates, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. You feel me? Appreciate you hanging out with me on some real stuff, bro. For real. You know what I'm talking about? And we gonna be back with a nuttin' and a nuttin' and a nuttin', and we gonna keep running them up, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, until next time, peace.